Hello. I know you guys are probably tired of listening to me talk about wrestling and stuff, whatever. I'm tired too, don't get me wrong. Last one was half an hour of me talking and it hurt my voice. So, anyway, the ASWA Eruption 2025 card just came out about 2 hours ago. And I already have predictions about what's going to happen. And card looks good. Card looks good. Let me count the matches first. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Only 7 matches. All right. All right. So, uh, they do plan to deliver those. So, uh, first match is Thunder Kiss versus Sean Blaze. Uh, I don't mind Thunder Kiss, but I've seen a few of Sean Blaze's match, and I like him a lot better. Uh, Thunder Kiss is all right, but I just feel like my dad just wants him to get destroyed, so I'm just gonna go with Sean Blaze. Axel Fury versus Aaron Black. I know I'm probably gonna burst through these two first. I really do like Aaron Black. Aaron Black's good. I like him. He's a good in ring worker. He's good. He's just good. But the fact that he's fighting Axel Fury doesn't give me a lot of hope. So he was my dad commented. All right. So the Universal title shot was supposed to go to Axel Fury, but it was dodged due to Nick Brutal not being able to compete because of an injury to his head or whatever. Because Robbie Collins nailed him in the head with a sledgehammer, basically, and he says he's not medically cleared to compete or whatever. But whatever. And now he's Barry Hardy, the commissioner, I think, right now, or something. I'm not too sure. I'm not too caught up, but he's put Aaron Black in his place to try to knock Axel Fury down. So the fact that he's fighting Axel Fury doesn't give me a lot of hope. So I'm gonna go with Axel Fury. The Buckaroos versus the Status Symbols. The Buckaroos are new. I have never seen them in my life. So they're basically cowboys with golden masks and fake mustaches on them. And the status symbols are random paint and bouncer. The Buckaroos are making their debut, and the last time they fought masked dudes, they dropped the titles to them. And I don't know if they would want them to lose their debut match. I do like random paint and bouncer, but I think I'm going to go with the Buckaroos on this one. I don't know. I just feel like they wouldn't want them to lose and make them bury them immediately. Madman Fulton versus the Truck Chuck Morris. I haven't seen a single match of Chuck Morris's. I might as well look that up afterwards. But if he's immediately going after Madman Fulton, that's a pretty big nod from ASWA saying, "Hey, you're pretty good. Take on this big dude. Why not?" He's gonna get destroyed though. I know Madman Fulton is insanely over with the crowd. He's 7 feet tall, nearly 400 pounds. He's big. He's a big guy. If you don't know who that is, WWE Sawyer Fulton, basically. He's released. He's on the Indies. He's doing a pretty good run here in ASWA. But if he's if Chuck Chuck Morris, wonder where you got that name. If he's fighting Madman Fulton, that doesn't give me a lot of hope for him. So that's definitely going to be Fulton's win. Kid Collins retirement match. Man is basically our Ric Flair. He is fighting a mystery opponent who has yet to be announced or isn't going to be announced until the day of this match. But I don't really know because Kid Collins, according to him, he's been in this business for 40 years, and that's just insane. And I hope to see him go out on a good note. He's a cool dude. Uh, I feel like Kid Collins is gonna win this. but he said that Barry Hardy had to pick the opponent or something. I'm not too sure, but yeah, well, I have no always. Anyway, no disqualification, no rules, no mercy. 6-man tag team Chicago street fight. Jimmy Lee, Kenny Hendricks, and JJ DeVille, aka the Nightmare Nation, both the new Nightmare Nation, versus Nolan Bates, Nomad, and Manson Crane. Cat. All right. As much as I feel like the Nightmare Nation is going to win, I want to go with Nolan Bates, Nomad, and Manson Crane. I love all of these guys. They're insanely good at selling. They're great workers. And Nolan Bates promos, Nomad's promos, Manson Crane's promos are awesome. They're basically like the possibly three best guys in my opinion. But they're just great. They're great. Love those guys. So I'm gonna go with Nolan Bates, Manson Crane, and Nomad for the win. And the main event. How many matches did Springsteen have? Got to look that up. ASWA Springsteen 2025 had. I'm disappointed that the Universal title thing ain't happening. That was a bummer for me. Uh, that's the awareness thing. I can't find it. What's happening? No. I don't know. Hold on. I gotta give me a second while I look for it. Apparently, Springsteen also had 7. I don't know why. I always thought it was like 11 or something. I don't know. It felt longer. But anyway, in the main event, this also has 7 matches. Robbie Collins versus Asylum. The heavyweight title match is the main event. I really like Robbie Collins. But if they somehow book this man to lose, that would be an insane turn. Because that would be. A lot of people would probably be upset, I would imagine. Hold up, I found the post. Cook Road over. After earning his title shot at Springsteen, Barry Hardy tried to swerve Robbie Collins to deny the match, but Kid Collins stepped in to reveal himself as the masked commissioner after he clocked Barry Hardy with a fist loaded full of quarters. I saw that. I was there. It flung out into the crowd, by the way, a few of them. Luckily, no one was hurt, but the security guys had to step in and kind of like pick up all the quarters. To get his attention and cemented Robbie Collins' title shot with the stipulation that he would retire from in-ring competition. So yeah, if Robbie Collins loses this match, he has to retire. I believe is what they're saying. Asylum has been one of the most dominating champions in ASWA history. Some saying with the help of the status symbols. They were there for most of his reign, and can't wait to get his hands on Robbie Collins. And plans to in plans to end him once and for all. Not and in, but I do think Robbie Collins is going to win. Of course, there's going to be a lot of shenanigans with there's probably going to be a ref bump, and I'm going to assume that they are going to get Mako, the world's most hated referee in ASWA, to referee this match. At least I'm assuming. I have a sign of him too. He's the best, in my opinion. He's the best referee in the business because he's. I just like that guy. He's awesome. But yeah, I feel like Robbie Collins is going to win because he basically won a few previous times, and Asylum's on a losing streak right now, and that's not really a good sign for him. But if he does win and retires Robbie Collins, I would not. I would probably have the same reaction as when Jay Uso won the Royal Rumble. I would have that exact same expression where I just got to stand up, go, and just kind of like it was an insane moment. That would be an insane moment, but I do feel like Robbie Collins would probably pick up the win. So, all right, I'm gonna run through this all again. Axel Fury versus Aaron Black. I went with Axel Fury. Status symbols versus the Buckaroos. I went with the Buckaroos. No offense to the status symbols. Don't hurt me. Thunder Kiss versus Sean Blaze. I went with Sean Blaze. Kid Collins versus mystery opponent. I went with Kid Collins. Fifth floor plus guest versus Nightmare Nation. I went with fifth floor plus guest. Chuck Morris versus Madman Fulton. Went with Madman Fulton. Asylum versus Robbie Collins. I went with Robbie Collins. All right, so if if somehow the mystery opponent is just some guy they picked out from the crowd and he had to just fight them, that'd be crazy. But anyway, yeah. So the the post to their Facebook page, the link to their Facebook page, and the post I am currently looking at will be linked in the description. Go support ASWA in any way you possibly can. Go donate to them if you can. Go buy some tickets. Come to the show if you're in Ohio only. By the way, it's an Ohio only show, but I have seen and I've sat next to people who've flown from different states to watch ASWA, so it's a pretty big show. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Appreciate it, and I will probably get back to other stuff after I'm done talking now. Probably. I don't know. Anyway, see you later. Bye.